Hi everybody, we've just got the mass production copy for the collector's edition. I'm going to open the box and see what it is inside. It's going to be an interesting exercise for everybody. All right, so I'm going to try to pull everything out, and then we have the playmat. And let me just try to get... All right, so I think we're going to take all this wrapping out and come back in a second. Okay, so we have a Believer edition and I think a Prodigal edition. We have to open it and see what it is inside. Let me just take these things out of the way. So let's start with the Prodigal. Okay, so this is the collector's edition. We are gonna see the UV spot. I think you can see it already. And on the side, we also have UV spot and the collector's edition words. Inside, we have Beatrice, the same art as we had on the original edition, so that you can substitute the box without fear of losing anything. We have the new rulebook. We also have one of the punch boards that includes exclusive components for the collector's edition. Those are the player aids. Can replace the original ones as it includes all the iconography as before. We have also the new collector's edition rules set. It includes both the rules of the original game plus the new ones. These is a one-page show of how everything goes within the box, and there is also a QR code that will take you to the web page to see a video. These are the new punch boards for the 1348. The new tower levels, the elements for the solos, the new location tiles, double-sided. We have the new Ravenna board. That is double-sided, and it's a different design on each side depending on the number of players. These are the lead that holds both the new rat tray and the new elements from the 1348 expansion. This is the new tray with a cloth. And includes also the original screen prints for the meeples. This is the new tray. This second tray holds all the other elements exclusive of the 1348 expansion. The double layer boards. We'll test everything to ensure that it works, but it looks as intended. These are the new screen printed meeples. And some of the upgraded components for the collector's edition. This is also the sinking souls from the deluxe edition, the barrels from the expansion, Dante, And these are also upgraded components. These are the plagues of one of the modules that are double-sided, and they are placed on the steps of hell. We have the plastic turrets, and they are in the 4-player colors. That's Virgil, the new mini for one of the expansions. That's the wall, the new wall of these, 1 to 2 players. And one of the stretch goals was to have them in 2 different colors, and that's how we are. We have it in 2 different colors. This is the Papal Bulls. These are some materials that we will put underneath the wall of these to increase resistance with the main board. That's a new deck of cards that is exclusive from the collector's edition. It adds more Papal Bulls, more edicts, families. It adds the Kingdom of Rats module, and all the extras that are exclusive from the campaign. That's the deck of cards that are going to be found in every edition of the game, even the retail edition. It's got the 8 solo cards, the new Ravenna cards, that is again 8, the edicts, that's a new module, and the new flood cards that you will add to your already existing edition of Inferno. We have the soul trays. And we have all the trays with the different color player sets. You will also have the deluxe double layer boards. The new Guardian cards and the Plutus and Flechias cards. That is the Dante figurine. You have all the Guardians and all the mini elements. Let's have a look at the new Guardians. That's the Yeti and Charon. Here is Lucifer. with the new 9 frozen souls. One of the things that we've changed from the previous edition is we wanted to give each side of the box a little bit of a flair with the Guardians, and I think it looks really much better than the other version. And obviously, at the back of the box, we have Virgil, and this is a new version where you have the rats in the bottom of the box. One thing that I'm currently missing are the plastic rats, but I guess they are on the other set that we will open in a minute. What we've seen so far is part of the Prodigal, but there were so many components that you really cannot fit everything on the main box until everything is unpunched. So we've created this second box, which is called Inferno Prodigal, which adds up all the elements that we have not been able to include in that previous set. Okay, this is a set of sleeves for every single card on the base game and the expansion. The metal coins. That's the florins. These are the drachmas. Mm-hmm. We have the cloth bags for the coins. We have the deck of cards of the base game. Those are the family cards, the apprentice cards, the fraud cards, the plague cards. So those are the cards from the base game that are also included in the Prodigal, because the Prodigal is intended for those who do not have the game at all. These are all the souls. In total, I think we have 76 with their the carved sin they have committed in life. We have the discs. These discs in this edition are used for the new alliances created by the backers. The barrels. They have the diplomas, the wooden diplomas, and the skulls. These are elements that can also be found on the retail edition, but because this version is intended for everybody who doesn't have Inferno at all, they are also included here. Also, we have the flames that mark your progress in Inferno, and your boats that mark your death town. These are the sleeve of cards that are for the Guardians, and these are the 6 cards of the base game. On top of that, we have the original rulebook, the player aids. We have them, and then we have all the punch boards for the coins. Just in case you don't have the metal coins, we also have the original location tiles, the towers, and we have the main board. Once you have unpunched all the boards and organized all the elements, you will be able to get rid of this box. You will not need it. Everything will fit on the collector's box, and we'll show you in a video in the future. So now we're going to review the Believer edition. This is an edition designed for previous backers. So it will include the big box and some of the elements like the Guardian trays, but everything that is in the original deluxe edition will not be included. And let's see what it looks like. All right, so as before, we have Beatrice inside. Again, we will have the set of rules on how to store everything on the box. We have the specific punch boards that affect the new game. We have the new Ravenna board. Oh, we have the lead that covers everything. We have the rat tray and the new alabaster floors tray. We have all the new specific components that are supposed to be stored there, including the miniature of Virgil. Okay. And the new AA boards. In here we have all the elements, the walls, the new cards for the new Guardians, the 2 deck of cards. We will not open them because they are the same as the other set that we've seen. All the specific wooden elements. The cloth bag for the rats. The new barrels and the stickers that could be placed underneath the wall of these if needed. The new Guardians. You will have inside the Charon Mini and its element. And you will also have the Lucifer box with the Frozen Souls inside. These are the 2 reds that go in the wall of these. And they fit perfectly well. We'll try to show you a couple of pictures of how everything fits once you're playing with it. And then we have the wooden upgraded components, the wooden plagues that infest the city of Florence as Dante approaches the different steps of hell. So this is the content of the Believer edition. Okay, so we have the new play mat that replaces the board in 1348, and it goes on top of the Florence